What is up, everyone? Sorry, got a glare going on. Let's see here. Let me know if you guys can hear me. We got one person on live. What's happening? We're just getting started for doing absolutely nothing. Just wanted to do the live. Hope everyone is well. Goku, what's up, man? Can you hear me? What's going on, everyone? We got 12 people on the stream. We got absolutely nothing going on, but we're just here to chat, ask questions, get to know me a little better. If you have random questions, fire away. Awesome, Goku. What's everyone up to tonight? We got 15 people on the live. What's going on, everyone? If you guys need subscribers, make sure to comment on the live, comment on one of the shorts, and I'll get back to you. Fat Cat. Let's see here. Nico. Fat Cat says, "Are you a good person?" You know, that's not really for me to decide, Fat Cat. That's for other people to decide, man. Good people don't say that they're good people. You know, other people decide that off of your own actions. That's what I like to think. Because I think if I say that I'm a good person, then that's pretty like narcissistic. You know what I mean? I think it's. I would like to think that I'm a good person, but it's for other people to decide. Sorry guys, I'm driving right now, so my visibility is pretty low. Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? The visibility is pretty bad. Hopefully, we can get a better view. What's going on? We got 6 people in the live. How's it going, everyone? I would turn on the center console light, but you know, like my parents always said, that's what do you call it? It attracts the cops. Why do you say that, Fat Cat? Is it because of everything that's going on? All the craziness in the community at the moment? Just trying to figure out what's being said in your side of the story. Honestly, Fat Cat, it's my side of the story doesn't really matter, you know, because you're gonna have my side, you're gonna have their side, but there's always some truth in the middle, you know. And honestly, man, I don't care if you still talk to Randall and all those other guys, because you guys have had established relationships before, man, and I don't want to wedge you guys apart and stuff like that. So, you know, when I get told that there's other people in other people's lives that don't like me, it's just like, well, I can't do anything about it. You know, you guys are all individuals. You guys are all adults. You guys can make your decisions. I won't tell you how to tie your shoes in the morning. And you know, no other guy or man, woman, person should ever tell you what to do in life. So if you want to stick around, say hi and stuff like that, that's cool, man. Yeah, Fat Cat. You know, I give everyone the same amount of respect. I give everyone the same amount of respect, and and honestly, to this point, I know certain people have been going off about me, how making accusations and stuff like that, but I know it not to be true, so I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, you know. And I think that's just the way I go about life, you know. If I draw more attention to all the negatives, then it's just like, you know what I mean? It's just like if I know it's not true, then why should I even worry about it? Let me go park up in this parking space real quick, and then hopefully give you guys a better um, visibility wise. I'm not associated with nobody. He came onto my channel the other day and said that he subscribed to me, but I didn't subscribe back. With all the environment that's going on, I just don't want to be associated with the person I'm getting thrown out with. I mean, I've never even spoken to the dude. Probably just said hi in the chats, but that's as far as it goes. I don't need any more problems in my life. I'm trying to clear up from what's already been said and what's been done, so that's as far as I'm going to take it. Let's see, guys. I can hear you guys a little bit better. Like, I don't even know who nobody is. No, I don't think anybody does. So I'll give you a quick rundown of like what the story is. Turner, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Awesome stream today, man. So a quick rundown. I don't want to keep beating the dead horse, but it's like, so we're in Savage's live. We're having a great chat. Randy comes in saying a joke that I said previously, and that's fine. Steal the joke. I don't care, whatever. I called him out on it, but like in a joking manner. I was like putting like laugh emojis and stuff like, damn, Randall, you took my joke, bro. But I know stuff over text can get misinterpreted and whatnot. And then he had no response. And then he kept going on with the joke. And he was saying in terms of like, he caught a catfish on a 300-pound catfish the other day. And he's going to delete Tinder. So the joke went something along those lines. And I joked to him, hey man, stop talking about my mom like that. You know, I'm not like trashing my own self, like my own blood. But I have a great relationship with my mom. Like it's cool. You know, it's just joking. You know, it's like it's self-burn almost. And then what do you call it? Savage then joins the live, and he looks at the chat. And he's like, what you guys talking about? You know, it's just kind of catching up on the chat. And then I tell Savage, I was like, man, Savage, Randall's talking. I was like, Randall's talking about my mama, Savage. But I missed the comma. And then Randall's like, oh, you know, now that's it. I'm leaving the chat. And I tried to explain to Randall because he stuck around for a few. And I was like, hey, bro, like, hey, my bad. Like, I meant it this way. And there was a lot of people in the chat that saw that mistake. They knew I wasn't talking about Mama Savage and stuff like that. And yeah, that's where it all started, man. So YouTube actually has a history of, if you go into your settings, you can have a history of everything that you have said in people's live streams. And for me, I've said a lot of things in chats, so I have to scroll all the way down, and then I would be in the midst of scrolling all the way down, and I press someone else's like video link, and it resets the complete thing. So I gotta go on my PC and then scroll down manually to find those screenshots, because I think it'll give a lot of clarity to the situation. And he's saying how his friendship ended with he said his friendship was ended with Savage, but I don't find that to be true. And the way that he explains it, maybe their friendship is over, and I don't know. But I remember when we were trying to explain ourselves in the chat, Savage was saying, I don't know, guys. One side of the story says something, and then another side says another thing. And like one person says one thing, and then another person says the other. But I've known Randall for a long time, so Randall's an OG. I'm gonna stick with his side of the story. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if those are exact words, but he was siding with Randall. Like, that friendship didn't end there. It might have escalated, and
turned into something else and completely bad off chat. But as far as I know, I remember Savage was sticking up for Randall and being like, I don't know, man. Randall's been here consistently. He's been one of the OGs. And it didn't end in that chat. There's a lot of people that witnessed that and were trying to explain to Savage that that's not what was being said. He's like, I don't know, guys. Randall's the OG. I trust him more. And then, yeah, basically that's the end of it. And I tried going on Randall's live the other day, not being, what do you call it? Guns blazing, like, fuck you, man, talking all this shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, for me, I know Randall is only doing it because it's his only defense, or it's like, it's a defensive mechanism. It's associated with a lot of, I don't mean this in a mean way, like trying to degrade the guy, but everybody has issues, right? I feel like that's his only way to cope with it, and he's so far down this rabbit hole that he's created for himself that if he's proved wrong, that's more embarrassing than him. Like, he'll take it to the grave, no matter the screenshots are being proven, no matter people saying that they were in that same chat saying that that's not what was being said. I think a lot of I've known a lot of people where they've experienced trauma and they indulge in this sort of like fight or flight situation where they know that their reputation is being thrown under the bus, and so they're not taking any other answer beside what they think is right, and that's not necessarily his fault. And that's why I feel bad for the guy, because he's so indulged. It's been over a month now, I think, in this what do you call it? In this scenario where he feels like it's a fight or flight. He's not going to take anything else for an answer. He feels like, he's saying, I haven't seen the evidence yet, but he's saying that his channel is being reported thousands of times, which I don't know how that's possible. But on my end, this is the only channel that I ever had. And you could see the history of it when it was made. It was not a brand new channel. YouTube Premium's on it, and I have all the fixings on it. This is the only channel where I am currently at. There might have been old channels that I've made like in the past, but I have no access to them whatsoever. Like, what do you call it? I'm not saying this is the only channel that I've ever created. That's not the thing. But like with like when you're a kid and you make like dumb channel names, like that kind of stuff. I'm just being completely honest. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the chat. I just didn't want to open this on someone else's channel. I was watching that live. You can't see reports. Even if he has been reported, YouTube doesn't tell you that information. Yeah, and I just feel bad because for Randall, you guys already know what's going on. You guys aren't dumb, but I wish I could take the pain away from that situation. I didn't cause him and his friendship with savages to end. I have no idea how that happened, if that was taken off another chat or whatnot. Like I said, because I was there in the live, Savage didn't even look like he was bothered by it, to be quite honest with you. But I'm not Savage, so I'm not going to speak for him. That was just by me noticing that he was defending Randall too, on his word. And yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could say about it, man. I don't have any harsh feelings towards Randall. This isn't a trash Randall chat. It's never gonna be a trash talking thing about him, because it's just, what's the point? You know, there's no glory in winning anything against anyone. There's no merit in it, you know? And all I can think of is that I just wish the best luck to him. I hope he gets his account figured out. But from what I've noticed, he's just throwing it away. Been playing music on his live streams and letting trolls infiltrate his chat and getting it reported even further. I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, man. So I just want to say it on the air, Randall. I care about you, bro. I don't wish any ill upon you. I have better things to do with my life. I am on the chats consistently, but I have a job which I do Instacart. I'm not a really rich guy, you know. I'm rich in respect, love for the community, and just having a great time, you know, connecting and networking with people. That's why I'm in everybody's like chat, because I want them to recognize my presence, but in the positive manner where it gets people, it kind of excites the chat a little bit. I know it can be kind of annoying, but it kind of just makes the whole experience just a little bit better. I'm not saying that I've been like that 100% of the time. You know, I am human. We do make mistakes. I'm not trying to paint myself as a saint. I'm the furthest from it. I have a past of, not being respectful to people and whatnot. But, as you get older, you learn from your mistakes in the past, and then you take those lessons and you try to better yourselves with them. I mean, kind of just basic stuff. Main girl, welcome. Music or trolls won't do anything either. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Turn off my car. I'm trying to fix this glare in the back. I'm just gonna block. I'm gonna use my big head to block the glare. And yeah, I went onto a stream the other day when everybody was looking, and I was, I gave my apologies and everything like that. And it's kind of hard to do that when it's on someone else's turf, and then you have all his supporters kind of just, they weren't trashing me at all, but they're, no, I shouldn't say this either, but it's a lot better when you could sort stuff out by yourselves between two people, right? The associated parties, and just talk it out as adults and kind of find some common ground and then move forward. I think we owe that all to the community. We owe that all to, the people that try to support us, and it's really driving a wedge in friendships and in new connections, because it's like I've seen his post where it's like, if you support Orp, I'm unsubscribing and taking away my membership and doing all this stuff, which is counteractive to being supportive of the community, if that makes sense. We're all adults. I'm never gonna tell anyone how to fix their outfits in the morning, what they should eat, what they should do. I think it's all up to us to just worry about ourselves, I mean, that's all I really got to say about it. I mean, no ill harm against him. Love the guy. When I entered the community, Randall was the first one that, to say hi to me and stuff like that. I saw his content, liked it, subscribed to him, And to this day, I still haven't blocked him yet. I still haven't blocked him. He can't see my messages, but hey, there's only so much that I could do. And honestly, I think this is the last time I'm ever going to talk about it until he reaches out to me. My email's in the channel. But I don't think I'm going to go as far as releasing my number to him, just because I don't know what way it's going to swing. And because once he has a hold of my number, then he could find where I live, who I'm related to, and then it just all goes down south from there. You get into the zone where not necessarily that I'm afraid that he is going to do anything physically to me, but I don't know. Just more harassment purposes, I guess. Much love, Orp, my man. Keep on keeping on. Hey, dude. I'm not here to do this live to paint myself as a saint. I got shit wrong with me, too. Like, I'm unhinged as shit, dude, but it's like, I like keeping it real. I like keeping the door open for everyone. I try to better myself as a person every day in my relationships, in my careers, in my life. If it wasn't for Mary vouching for you for not being nobody, I brought you back on my channel. Yeah, Fat Cat, I appreciate that, and thank you, Mary, for vouching for me and all the other people in the community. I'm not gonna be name dropping, but let's see here. But yeah, I appreciate it. And I don't know who this nobody is and how I got associated with him. I don't have any connection with the guy. He said he subscribed to me on my channel. I'd never responded back to him or subscribed back to him just because I don't want to be associated and then deepen the connection, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you, Tracy, so much for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course, Fat Cat. There is amazing people in our community, you know? And guess what? There are amazing people too. But sometimes we fall short from that, and that's okay. As long as we're all still offering the open door to them and reaching out our hands, nothing, that's all we could do, you know? People can trash my name consistently. It takes a long time for it takes a lot for me to get offended. If someone else gets dragged in the dirt that's related to me, that's when I get pissed off. And but even then, it's like I go in defense mode. But I think it's just wrong though that you know, if you're watching this, Randall, that you're accusing me of diminishing all these other channels with limited evidence that anyone has ever seen, but yet you're telling people that you're no longer supporting them if I'm some way associated. From what I've heard, that is completely out of character in your part, and I hope we can make amends in the future. You know, I'm willing to give this another shot, bro. It's not the end of the world. We're all adults. But having beef with a 26-year-old that lives in Southern California, it's a little ridiculous, man. I ain't gonna post anyone's address. I don't even know where the dude lives, to be quite honest with you. And if I did find out your address, the worst thing I would do is send McDonald's and me chicken sandwiches as a olive branch. Man, girl. Yeah, it wasn't all adding up to me, Orp. Hey, and Fat Cat was asking me earlier if I consider myself a nice person, and I told him that it's not up to me to decide that. It's for others to decide, and I'm not trying to paint myself as a saint. Like I said, I'm from it. I haven't gone to church in God knows how long. I haven't treated people right the way that they're supposed to be in the past. But yeah, just it's all that I could do. Yeah, we're not always gonna get along, but we could still have respect for the channels we support. Exactly. I know Randall pops up in a lot of these other streams, and I want to say hi to him. I wish that it never happened, but it's like if I say hi to him, it's gonna incite something, right? It's gonna be like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go live, and then trash my name for God knows how long, and then he gets depressed and drinks how many freaking beers. Which no judgment, no judgment. I used to be my alcoholism runs in my family, and I used to be right there on the brink of being an alcoholic too, but I stopped drinking. I mean, I just feel bad for the guy. When it all comes down to it, I just feel bad for him. No hate. It's just all in the beginning. It was hate, but then I kind of caught myself, and others kind of brought me to the attention of like, none of you guys are doing this right, and so I decided to be the bigger person. Even then, it wasn't on my own accord. It was others that were like, you got to be the bigger person in this, and so I am. Like, this is some high school type of shit, man. When it all comes down to it, you guys are tuning in for some high school fucking drama. It's getting warm in here. We're trying to fish, man. Exactly. That's why if people are monetized, even if I don't even know them, I throw a couple dollars, because I know it goes a long way. It even like a $2 donation will kind of make more people want to join the donation train. And honestly, I'm not in a spot to donate because I have bills to pay. But it's like $2 here, $5 there. It all adds up, man. Well, I'm trying to dance, but CMJ, you've been killing me with the shorts lately. Yeah, dude, those shorts have been crazy. But crazy in a good way. I love it. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed this. Have a good one, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Let's see here. Actually, I forgot to put all messages. Let's see if I missed anyone's messages. Let's see. Okay, I think we're all caught up. I'll ask for donations. I have a Cash App, but all donations go to my giveaways. That's what it's all about, bro. Let's see. What else are we gonna talk about? Thunderstruck has been killing it lately. Caught some awesome fish. I tuned in for the Fishy and Swift live. That was really awesome. That was cool to see them doing a joint live. And then for Friday, I'm going to be collabing with Junior Buds at the Santa Ana River Lakes up in Anaheim, California. My last giveaway was the Patriots Hellcat rod. Awesome, brother. Dude, that is great. For anyone that's tuning in and they're not subscribed or they're just new, go check out Fat Cat Fishing Fever. Fat Cat, if you want to post your link. There's only 5 people on the live right now, but you know, if you can gain any traction, at least a subscriber, it always helps. Crappy Man Jigs has an awesome channel. Everyone on here, if you guys want to post, I'm sure you guys are the only 5 in here, but hey, go for it. Yeah. I'm talking like I have 500,000 subs. The fever is contagious. You were warned. Man, I will go for a McChicken sandwich. It's just right down the parking lot here, but I already ate. Had Taco Bell. I'm immune to the Taco Bell. It does nothing for me, but so I'm full. Let's see here. What is it? I started this live. I should be able to chat about something else. Show you guys the coast, but it's all dark. I mean, I don't post really, just little stuff here and there. I post about what weighs on my heart. Y'all ain't ever gonna get more of me than the mini appearances in hubby streams. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too for my girlfriend, because she really wants to be on live, but I don't think she understands like the repercussions of the internet, where there's a lot of weirdos out there, if that makes sense. And right now, since I guess there's the people that beef with me, I don't think it's the right environment at the time. I tried explaining it to her, and she didn't understand either. I wasn't trying to start anything. I just wanted to hear your point. No, you're good, bro. It's more of how much skin you have. You gotta grow that as more as you grow your channel. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, dude. I don't care what people say. People can call me ugly, drop dead gorgeous, funny. They don't like my accent, the way I talk. It's cool. It's just the only thing that really would bother me is if my family got brought into it, catching strays from all the hate that I guess I'm involved with. Nobody deserves that. We got all mods in here, right? Okay. Even Tracy's a mod. Cool. Let's see here. Ooh. Is there anything you guys want me to talk about? I've never been to Santa Ana River Lake, so that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the last trout bite of the season in Southern California, because from that point on it just gets super hot, and we're going into catfish season. That's when all the local lakes and reservoirs are getting stocked with catfish from the hatcheries. Saltwater bites already picking up. It'd be cool to live stream from like from one of those like fishing boats, but there's like so many people on there, and it's like absolute chaos because they have these party boats that go off of the coast of California, 22nd Street. I'm not sure if you guys heard of them, but they have like an arrangement of charter boats that you pay like, I think the cost is like $168 for a full day of fishing, of deep sea fishing, or offshore fishing, I should say. And they go for yellowtail, they go for all sorts of stuff, sea bass. But the only issue with that is that I sold a majority of my fishing gear because of my surgery from last year. I had to get surgery for an inguinal hernia on my right side. And then unfortunately that caused me to lose my job with the union because I wasn't attending school, because I was recovering this whole legal debacle thing. But instead of fighting it in court, I think it'd be in my best interest just to reapply and then continue where I left off at, because I was only like 2 years away from getting my what do you call it, the official California state license to become a journeyman and working in the entire spectrum of electrical work in California. Let's see here. Actually, we're gonna go grab an energy drink. I think that's what I need. I'm gonna take you guys to the local gas station. We're gonna take a trip to the local gas station. What should I get, guys? Red Monster or Rockstar? Drop it in the just drop it in the chat. Instacart's still going off. You guys still there? Or am I being a little boring? My bad. I'm still trying to get the hang of live streaming and stuff like that, so my greatest apologies. Let's see here. I'm gonna go back real quick, guys, and I'm gonna go right back on the stream. Just give me one quick second. No,